every weekday morning during the 7 o'clock news on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
A red flag warning for extreme fire danger is in effect for Franklin, Anderson, Douglas, and Osage counties now until 7, and for Miami and Lynn counties now until 6 this evening. Burn bans are in effect for Franklin, Anderson, Douglas, and Osage counties today. Tonight, overcast and gradually becoming clear and breezy, the low 45. Tomorrow, for the final day of KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, becoming overcast and breezy, the high 67. Tomorrow night, there's a 90% chance of showers, possibly a thunderstorm after midnight, overcast and breezy, the low 51. Monday, an 80% chance of showers, mainly before noon, overcast, the high 64. At KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hebner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And good afternoon, everyone. A sub-state championship and a berth in the state tournament on the line here this evening as the Ottawa Cyclones set to take on the Independence Bulldogs in the sub-state finals here at Ottawa High School. Cyclones advancing with a 66-36 victory over Chanute on Wednesday night, while Independence coming from behind, 10 down to start the fourth period, and they beat Fort Scott by the final of 51-40. We'll take a 2-minute break here and come back and talk about the Cyclones' victory on Wednesday night. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
The KOFO Travel Club is heading to Branson. Take a listen to some of the fun planned for this trip. Friday, April 17th. Depart from Ottawa at the public parking lot south of the Bottle House at 8 a.m. By afternoon, you'll be checking into the Rosebud Inn, and by 3, you'll be sitting in the Sight and Sound Theater, enjoying the popular play Noah. Evening brings an Ozark dinner and the Pierce Aero Decade Show. Saturday begins with a tribute to John Denver, followed by Dublin's Irish Tenors and Celtic Ladies, a fine dinner at the Uptown Cafe, and to wrap up the day, take in the Oak Ridge Boys at the Mansion Theater. Sunday, enjoy a relaxing breakfast and then board the bus for an easy trip back home. Now that's what I call an action-packed weekend. Get your tickets today. Seats will fill up fast. Ticket deadline is Monday, March 16th. The KOFO Travel Club is going to Branson. Call 785-242-2212. That's 785-242-2212. Come enjoy the adventure. Come enjoy the fun with KOFO and 103.7 FM.
A reminder that tonight's ball game is being brought to you by KOFO, our advertisers, and the member high schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA. Wednesday night, the Cyclones picked up their 14th victory on the season as they dismantled the Chanute Blue Comets 66-36. Ottawa jumped out to a double-digit lead in the first period, and Chanute cut it down to 6 early in the second, but then the Cyclones went on an 18-4 run to lead by 20 at the half and pick up a 30-point victory. They had all 5 of their starters in double figures, led by Kobe Johnson with 17. Reese Moore had 14 for the Cyclones, Alex Quillen 13, and 10 apiece for Kay Collier and Noah McCullough. Independence, on the other hand, struggled with Fort Scott, a team that they had beaten twice, but both times in close ball games earlier in the season. It was a 10-point Fort Scott lead, 28-18, heading into the fourth period. The Tigers scored the first 2 points of the fourth stanza before Independence finished off the ball game on a 33-10 run to pick up their 14th win on the season. They are now 14-6, or 14-7, while the Cyclones come into tonight's play 15-6. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll kind of run down some other area teams in action tonight in sub-state finals. You're listening to Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Other teams in action tonight in sub-state finals involving our area teams and also Frontier League schools. Osage City and Anderson County will play here shortly down at Burlington for a girls 3A sub-state championship. On the boys' side of that same sub-state, it'll be the Wellsville Eagles boys trying to pick up a win against the team that's beaten them twice, the Burlington Wildcats, and that's a 7:30 tip-off. Tonight at 7:30 at Linden, it'll be the host Tigers taking on Bishop Seabury Academy in a matchup between the 1 and 2 seeds in that sub-state. Liège is hosting Tonganoxie tonight, and also Eudora on the road tonight against the number 1 seed in the East. That is the Parsons Vikings. Don't forget, we'll have a high school basketball scoreboard show for you tonight at 10 o'clock with your host, Eric Peterson. And Eric will get you updated about all the scores and set up the pools or the participants in the state tournament next week. One team in the area has already punched their ticket to the state tournament. That's the Baldwin Bulldogs. under Coach Bob Martin. They beat Levette County on the road last night, and they will advance once again to Salina next week. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Bulldogs, number 3, Marion Farley. He is 6 foot, a senior. Number 10, Brayton Collier, a 6 foot senior. Number 13, Jaden McGrath, 5'10", a senior. Number 24, Davion Lewis, 6'4", a senior. And number 33, Easton Ewing. He is 6'6", and he is a freshman. Bulldogs 14-7 on the season, coached by Marcus Lanning, assisted by Bryson Bird and Kellen Lanning. For the Cyclones, number 3, Cade Gollier, a 6'4" senior. Number 4, Kobe Johnson. He is 6'5", a senior. Number 12, Noah McCullough, 6'1", a sophomore. Number 13, Alex Quillen. He is 6'2" and a senior. And number 24, Reese Moore. He is 6'4" and a senior. The Cyclones, the 4 seed. They are 15-6 on the year, coached by Cliff McCullough and assisted by Evan Schaefer, Blake Lasley, and Rob Hedrick. For the Cyclones, white uniforms, red and black trim. For Independence, it'll be black uniforms with orange and white trim. And Ottawa will move from the right to the left as we see it here in the first half of play. And we'll have more here from the Cyclone Gymnasium after we take this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word JOIN to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word JOIN to 303030. That's JOIN to 303030 right now, and I'll send you your own free membership.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
We could talk about the ABCs of dining out: appetizer, beverage, and course. But that would lead to the DEFs: dine, entree, and food. So instead of going through all the other letters, the only ones you really need to remember are PTG, Primetime Grill. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is the new and exciting lunch and dinner destination in South Ottawa. Enjoy juicy burgers, specially prepared Kansas cuisine, delicious desserts, and your favorite drinks. And with 42 screens, you'll understand why game time is primetime. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, where it's always good, clean fun and food.
Cyclone Pep Band with the school alma mater. Cyclone student section across the way singing along as we get set for some basketball action here tonight. There are still seats available, but it's filling up quickly. Come on out and enjoy Sub-State final basketball. Again, the winner tonight will advance to the tournament, and they will play on Thursday in Salina in the first round of the 4A state basketball tournament. Other area games, again, we'll keep you posted on these as we get scores. Osage City and Anderson County should tip off about the same time we do here. Later tonight, it'll be Wellsville and Burlington on the boys' side, Linden and Seabury Academy, Tonganoxie and Miege maybe getting underway a little bit early, but I'm not real sure, and I'm guessing Eudora and Parsons will probably start tonight at 6 also, so we'll try to keep you posted on that ball game as the Cardinals go to make it a twin team out there in Salina as their girls won last night, downing Paola in a close ball game 33-28. And your starters will be Farley, Collier, McGrath, Lewis, and Ewing for Independence. And for Ottawa, Gollier, Johnson, McCullough, Quillen, and Moore. what may be interesting here is everybody's starting a bunch of seniors with the exception of one player on each side, and that is Easton Ewing, the 6'6" post, and then also Noah McCullough, the 6'1" sophomore for the Cyclones. It might be interesting to see how those players contribute to the night here this evening. Probably have a pretty good idea by this time what your seniors are going to be able to do for you. And sometimes it's the younger players who are the wild card, and we'll see if that might be the case here tonight. Cliff McCullough through some final instructions with his team, and Marcus Lanning doing the same on the other side. Alex Quillen will jump center for Ottawa. And in the center circle for Independence will be Easton Ewing. Hope you enjoy this basketball action here tonight. We're ready for the tip. It's controlled by Independence. With the basketball, McGrath. Ottawa's going to start off in a man-to-man, it appears. Far sideline, it goes to Collier. Now over it goes to Lewis. Out top, that is Farley. And now Lewis will put up a three and miss. And it's out of bounds off the hands of Quillen, who couldn't control it after getting his hand on the basketball. Bulldogs will inbound underneath their basket. Farley will do the honors. And it comes to McGrath. Off balance three from the corner is off the mark. Rebound to Gollier for Ottawa. Gollier punches it ahead to McCullough. McCullough will drive the lane and score and be fouled. Nice pass from Gollier. A nice play by Kobe Johnson there also, as Kobe shielded McCullough as he went to the bucket. The foul was on Lewis, and McCullough with a chance for a three-point play. On the way, and good. Cyclones lead early here, 3-0. McGrath with the basketball. In the corner, Farley. Out top now to Collier. Collier being given lots of room by Quillen. Back it goes to McGrath. McGrath getting a kick from Ewing. Looks for Ewing. Instead has to go near sideline to Lewis. Lewis will put up the three ball. It's too hard. Rebound to Quillen for the Cyclones. Quillen will bring it up court himself. Goes far sideline to Gollier. Right elbow goes to Moore. Moore looking along the baseline now to McCullough. Back it goes to Moore. Reese skips it over to Johnson. Kobe right back to Reese in the lane to Gollier. Fakes the shot from the free throw line. Off it goes to McCullough. McCullough driving to the bucket. Shoots. Can't get this one to fall, but a foul on Independence. This foul is on Ewing. McCullough at the line shooting two. Free throw attempt is short. Second one for McCullough, up and in. 6:46 to play, first period. Ottawa leads 4-0. McGrath for the Bulldogs into front court. Far sideline. Now Quillen picks him up. Runs through Quillen. That's an offensive foul. He buried the shoulder, and McGrath called for the personal foul. Turnover number 1 on the Bulldogs. Gollier, the point guard, against a 2-3 zone. Actually, more like a 2-1-2, it appears, as Ewing out a little ways. Here's Gollier skipping across to Quillen. Quillen along the baseline to Moore, back to Quillen, outside between the circles to McCullough. Quillen near the Independence bench, free throw line to Moore. Reese backs it out now to McCullough. McCullough will take it right, finds Johnson on the high post, skips it in the corner to Moore. Moore Moore, a couple bounces now to Quillen. Far sideline, McCullough. Ottawa resets. 5:51 to play in the first period. Cyclones up 4-0. Top of the circle, that is Johnson. Now Quillen driving, missed the shot short. Got his own rebound, reverse, misses short. And we got a whistle, no whistle, as Ewing was able to pull it away from Quillen. I thought we were going to have a jump ball there, but Ewing managed to wrestle it away. Collier brings it right near the sideline to McGrath, into the post out of Ewing. Tips it over now to Farley. Free throw line to Lewis. Out top Collier. Collier backs it out. Now takes it left, hands off to Farley. Farley to the free throw line, knocked away momentarily by McCullough, but he got it back. Now here's Farley driving, leaning, had it blocked out of bounds by McCullough. McGrath on the inbounds will go out high to Collier. Here's Farley with it. Back to McGrath. McGrath looking to Lewis to post up. Here's Collier. Back it goes now to Farley. Far sideline to Collier. Independence is wanting something specific. They want to get the ball into those post players. So far, they've not been able to do it. Now driving to the baseline is Collier. Off it goes. And a long three by McGrath is good. Pass ahead to Quillen. Nearly lost it. Here's Collier. Left wing to McCullough. He'll shoot a three. Missed it well short. McGrath rebounds for the Bulldogs. Up court, McGrath. Takes it left. Hands off now to Collier. Back to McGrath near the sideline. Here's Collier. Free throw line to Lewis. Into the post. Ewing made the catch but couldn't get the shot to go. And a rebound to Reese Moore. Near the Independence bench, it's McCullough. Gets a pick from Johnson. Gives it to Kobe. Kobe for three. Got it. Kobe Johnson makes it 7-3 with his first points of the night. 3:40 to play, first period. McGrath for the Bulldogs. Ewing setting up a pick up high. McGrath not doing anything with it yet. Now he gets a pick from Lewis. McGrath double team, swings it outside to Lewis. Around it goes to Collier. Open three ball is good. Rattles home. Collier to Moore. Back to Collier. Collier in lane. Kicks it over to Johnson. Another three for Kobe. That one's too hard. Rebound to McCullough. McCullough reverses his dribble. In the corner goes to Collier. Now to Quillen. 7-6 Ottawa. Far sideline McCullough. Bounced into the post of Johnson. Free throw line. His jumper is good. And timeout call for... What do we have here? We have a substitution. Looked like a player needed, Lewis needed to tie his shoe. TJ Turner will come in for the Bulldogs. McGrath brings it up court with the left hand. We'll take it right, go in the corner to Farley. Farley, free throw line to Lewis, now to Collier, into the lane, whistle. Now got a foul on Ottawa. Going to say that Alex Quillen got the body under him. First team foul on Ottawa. And it comes to Turner. Now Farley, top of the circle. Around to McGrath. McGrath off balance three, misses. Rebound inside to Turner. Knocked away by McCullough. Farley gets it now. Turner along the baseline. Jumper from 12. Misses everything. Loose ball controlled by the Bulldogs. Out it goes to McGrath. Takes the three. Takes to the free throw line. Here's a three by Collier. Around the rim and out. And Moore rebounds for Ottawa. Strong rebound there for Reese Moore. Up court, down the right sideline comes Quillen, he hands off to Gollier with 1:51 to play in the first period. Ottawa up by 3. Gollier will take it left to the wing, out top Moore. Now right wing to Quillen, into the post to Johnson. He'll move on Lewis, and it's shot blocked, but a foul. And that'll be the second on Davion Lewis. Johnson with a good job right there of shielding himself from the player. Even though the shot got blocked, the only way that Lewis was able to do it was to foul him. First of 2, Kobe Johnson is off the mark, no good. Ewing will come back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Lewis. One more for Kobe, and that one's in. He's got 6, and the Cyclones lead by 4. McGrath hands off to Farley. Wieston Ewing inside. He hits the shot, and Quillen's going to be called for his second personal foul. Not a good decision there by Alex Quillen. He really didn't have any chance at all to block the shot. He'll go to the bench. Dre Lane will replace him. Ewing, the freshman, a chance for a three-point play, can cut the lead down to just 1. Free throw on the way is good. Lane now at the point for the Cyclones. Near sideline to Gollier. Gollier will give and go to Johnson. Leans in, shoots, rims it in. Johnson has 8, 12-9 Cyclones. Minute 9 to play in the first period. Farley gives off to Collier. Collier, alley-oop pass, caught by Ewing inside, backs it out to McGrath for a 3. Off the mark, rebound to McCullough. And it comes to Gollier. Gollier finds Moore inside. Reese puts the man in the air, missed the shot. Foul on Independence. Whistle on T.J. Turner, his first. And that is team foul number 5. Reese Moore with a couple of free throws. Oh, they're going to say no shot. Foul on the floor. Ottawa will inbound. Just under 50 seconds to play in the period. Off the inbound, Johnson caught it inside, and he puts it home. Farley with the basketball. Across the lane to McGrath. McGrath looking. Once again in the corner, it's Farley. Farley brings it back outside. 27 seconds to play in the period. Farley to the free throw line. Off it goes now to Jackson Page. Whistle and a foul away from the bucket. That's on Lane. First personal foul, third team foul. Here's Lewis back in for the final 20 seconds of the period. They get it into Lewis at the free throw line. He stops, goes to Page. Page with 15 off to McGrath. McGrath now with 11 out near midcourt. McGrath to Lewis, top of the circle, got away with a walk. Still on the dribble. Ewing, nope, and they won't get a shot off. Nice defense by the Cyclones there to end the period, and they lead at the end of 1, 14-9 over Independence. We're back in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
What's the value of your real estate. Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Napa know-how.
Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers. So you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Cyclones up 5 as we start the second period. Ottawa will have the basketball. They've got their starters back in there. Independence down to man-to-man. In the corner, McCullough. McCullough backs it out now to Gollier. Cross court it goes to Quillen. Quillen in the left corner, Moore. Moore looking. Back it out to Gollier. Into the lane it goes to Johnson. Johnson, off-balance jumper, rims off, rebound inside, and Moore. His shot rejected, and here comes Farley up the near sideline. Page. Page brings it right, hands off to Farley. Farley to the top of the circle, now into the lane, all the way to the bucket, and let him have a easy layup. No backside help that time by the Cyclones. It's 14-11. McCullough far sideline on the drive off to Gollier, fakes the three along the baseline. Johnson's open from 15 and misses badly. Rebound inside taken by the Bulldogs, and they've got a chance to cut it to one or possibly tie with a three-pointer. But McCullough with the steal. Ahead it comes to Gollier. Gollier in the lane, scoops it up and in. McGrath hands off to Farley. Farley cutting his Ewing. He lost it off his leg, out of bounds. He went to set a pick, then went to the bucket. Farley with a pretty good pass, but Ewing had to go off the knee. Third turnover tonight on the Bulldogs. McCullough into front court. 6:23 to play in the half. Gollier on the drive. Off-balance jumper, rims off. Rebound controlled by Turner. Up court comes McGrath. McGrath, another foul on Quillen. That'll be his third. So 3 fouls on Alex Quillen here with 6:10 to go in the first half. He'll have to probably sit out the rest of the half. And it comes to Farley. Farley on the dribble right to Page, back to Farley. Page on the dribble. Gives it to McGrath. McGrath, Farley shooting a three and hitting it. 5 for Farley, and it's 16-14, Ottawa by 2. Into one quarter, Piper on top of Iola in a boys sub-state final. Score there 20-3. Here's Johnson catching inside, shooting off the glass and scoring. 12 tonight for Kobe Johnson. McGrath for the Cyclone, or for the Bulldogs. To Farley. Farley, free throw line extended. Little runner misses. Out of bounds, foul call, and it's called against Ewing. That'll be a big foul on Ewing. It'll be his second. Here comes Collier back into the lineup. So both the big men for Independence with 2 personals. Parsons leads Eudora at the end of one quarter, 9-6. Boys sub-state final down at Parsons tonight. Lane will take it right. Out top to Moore, now to McCullough. McCullough, left corner to Moore. Moore being crowded. Puts it on the floor, gives off to Gollier. Now Lane between the circles, right side McCullough. Free throw line to Moore. Finds Gollier inside. Back out to McCullough. He'll drive in. Off the lane, left wing. Lane. To the lane. Shows up the runner. Misses. Rebound controlled by Turner for Independence. 18-14 Cyclones. Here's McGrath driving, throwing up a wild shot. Missed everything. Ewing had the rebound. He missed, and McCullough has the rebound. Long pass ahead to Johnson. Gobies traveled with it. That's the first Cyclone turnover tonight. 4:20 to play in the half. Ottawa's lead is 4. Here's Brady Beats in for Ottawa. Gollier will get a breather. Ottawa now looks like they're going to drop into it. Is that a zone? Let's see what they're doing here. Collier to the free throw line. Off it goes to Page. Page finds a cutting Ewing. He'll score off the glass. Timeout, Cliff McCullough. 3:59 to play in the first half. The score is Ottawa 18 and Independence 16. We'll be back in a half minute. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Independence starting to get some shots on the inside now and getting them to fall. They're trailing by 2. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Lane will bring it up court. High post pass to Moore, who hands off to McCullough. Back it goes to Moore. Moore in the lane. Shot missed. Got his own board. Back up to the reverse. That one will go. And a foul on McCullough on the rebound. Two good chances there for Moore. He couldn't get either shot to drop, and then a foul on the rebound. Ottawa's 5th team foul. Independence can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. It's McGrath going right, off to Collier. Collier, a pick from Page. Blocked away by McCullough, and now back it goes to Collier in the left corner. Page, outside the arc, left wing. He'll bring it right. Near the Ottawa bench, McGrath. McGrath. Beats is on him. Here's a double team. Over it goes now, pass inside, and the shot is up and in by Ewing, and we're tied. Cyclones have got to stop the inside game of Independence. Here's Lane. Out top Moore. Right wing it goes to Beats, and his pass is stolen. Up court, McGrath stops at the three-point circle, shoots and scores. And another timeout for the Cyclones. 2:46 to go in the first half. And Ottawa down now, 21-18. We're back in a minute. This is Ottawa High Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
No appointment needed to be treated at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Cosentino's Price Chopper. They're carrying an experienced registered nurse practitioners associated with Ottawa Family Physicians will diagnose and treat your injuries and minor illnesses with care. Most major insurance plans accepted. Ottawa Care Clinic, 120 East 19th Street in South Ottawa.
Back to action. Cyclones trailing for the first time tonight. High post bounce to McCullough. Golyer's back in. He replaced Moore. McCullough. Now there goes to Gollier, right wing. Out to Lane. Lane nearly lost control in the corner. Johnson for three. Missed short. Rebound McGrath. Independence looking to run. It's a 3-on-2. McGrath takes it to the right wing and now will wait. Ooh, got away maybe with a double dribble there. Here's Page. 2:05 to play in the first half. Page. Off it goes to Collier. Back to Page near the corner. Looking for Turner inside. It's not there. Now Collier with it. Collier. Off it goes to Page. Down to McGrath. Three-pointer. Too hard. Rebound. Tipped around. Finally controlled by Beats for Ottawa. Brady into front court. Gives it off to Lane. Now to Gollier, left wing. Into the post to Johnson. He's doubled. Finds Beats. Brady for three. No, off the heel. Rebound to Gollier, though. Inside it goes to McCullough. Easy lay-in. Great pass by Cade Gollier. 21-20 with 1:20 to go in the half. Cyclones down a point. McGrath. Ottawa doubles. Collier dumps in the post to Ewing. Turnaround jumper, misses everything. And a loose ball controlled by the Cyclones. Minute to go in the first half. Gollier top of the circle. Far sideline to Lane. Dre looking between the circles. McCullough. Left wing Beats. Bounces free throw line to Gollier. Back outside to McCullough. Let's see if Ottawa works for the final shot here. Lane has the basketball. Being counted. Glenn wasn't even close to him. Now Beats with it. Beats. Brings it right. Goes to Gollier. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Lane. Lane on the dribble. Off to McCullough with 20. McCullough back out near midcourt. Now Lane with it. Lane. Left wing it goes. And now inside is Johnson. It's knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds to go. Moore's going to come in for Ottawa, replacing Beats. And here is Farley back into the Independence lineup. Gollier will inbound. Gets it into Johnson. Kobe fakes the three. In the corner to Gollier. Gollier's off balance shot, misses everything. And the ball comes out to Turner. Half-court shot right before the buzzer is no good. And we're at halftime. The score at the half is Independence 21 and Ottawa 20. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's time to feel whole with the Advent Health Ottawa Children and Adult Health Fair, Saturday, March 14th from noon to 2 p.m. Screenings, health information, a free lunch, fire truck tours, and much more await you at the Advent Health Ottawa Children and Adult Health Fair, Saturday, March 14th from noon to 2 p.m.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Credit products are issued by WebBank, member FDIC. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Offer valid for loan products 90 days after today. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
How do I feel? Awesome.
Like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Hundreds of thousands of people are discovering the relief of a fixed-rate debt consolidation loan through Avant.
I paid off all my credit cards, and now I just have one easy monthly payment with Avant. And I don't have to worry about the rates going up.
Avant offers you access to unsecured debt consolidation loans from $2,000 to $35,000.
When I saw Avant was accredited by the Better Business Bureau, I knew that was the company for me.
Do you know how good it feels to only worry about one monthly payment?
Experience the relief of a debt consolidation loan through Avant. Plus, get a free $50 Amazon gift card after your first payment is made on time. To check your loan options and get this free offer, go to Avant.com and enter code 8282 when applying. Avant.com, code 8282. That's Avant.com, code 8282.
Halftime of this sub-state championship game, and Ottawa trails by 21-20. Ottawa had 5-point leads a couple of different times in the first half, but then Independence went to work both inside and from the outside. A couple of buckets by Easton Ewing in the second period, and also three-pointers by Marion Farley and Jaden McGrath. And the Cyclones' offense went stagnant in the second period. Cyclones could not get shots to fall, and they trail by 1 here at intermission, 21-20. Don't forget, we have a high school basketball scoreboard show for you tonight coming your way at 10 o'clock. We'll get the sub-state finals for you and set up next week's state tournaments at the 6 different sites across the state of Kansas. Again, here at the half, it's Independence 21 and Ottawa 20, and we're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
An interesting creature inhabits the flat, arid plains of many an automobile dashboard, the bobblehead. It's most agreeable and will nod along to anything, despite having no brain function. But when the bobblehead hears how Geico not only saves people money, but also gives them access to licensed agents 24/7 online and over the phone, he'll nod even more vigorously because he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Easy, bobblehead, easy. You're going to get whiplash.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
I count. You count. Grandparents, newborns, and everyone you've seen today counts. If you've lived in the country a few weeks or your entire life, you count. If you live alone, with family, or friends, you all count. On April 1st, everyone needs to get counted as part of the 2020 census. An accurate count informs how over $6 billion in funding gets distributed yearly in Kansas. Learn more at kansascounts.org. Brought to you by the League of Kansas Municipalities and this radio station.
Independence leads by a point here at the half, 21-20. Let's take a look at the game statistically. Scoring looks like this for the Bulldogs. 7 points for Easton Ewing. Jaden McGrath was 6-5 for Marion Farley and 3 for Braden Collier. Ottawa got 12 in the first half from Kobe Johnson, but he didn't get a lot of help. Noah McCullough had 6. Kay Collier with a couple, but other than that, the Cyclones a little bit quiet. Ottawa 2 first-half turnovers, 3 for the Bulldogs. Cyclones 3 of 5 from the foul stripe. Independence 1 of 1. Davion Lewis and Easton Ewing each have 2 fouls for Independence. And for Ottawa, Alex Quillen picked up 3 in the first half. He had to sit down the last 6 minutes of the second period. And again at halftime, Cyclones trail by a point, 21-20. We're back in 2 minutes, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Cyclones out of the locker room. Independence just now joining them. Other games that we have scores on. We do have a halftime score of the girls sub-state final down at Burlington. Anderson County on top of Osage City by 2, 25-23. Also at the half, Piper 43, Iola 15. The A's lead Tonganoxie 40-29, and Parsons by just a point over Eudora, 15-14 at the end of one half of play. Later games, Wellsville and Burlington, and Linden and Bishop Seabury. Leading scores again in the first half. Easton Ewing 7 for Independence. Kobe Johnson with 12 for the Cyclones. High school basketball scoreboard show tonight at 10 o'clock. The High School Activities Association will announce the pairings for the first round of the state tournaments tomorrow, and keep your radio tuned to KOFO. We'll get that information out to you as soon as possible. Again, the Baldwin Bulldog ladies already in the 4A tournament as they beat Lebec County last night to secure the trip. Last year, of course, the Baldwin ladies finished third in Class 4A after winning it all in 4A Division II a couple of years ago. So our congratulations to Bob Martin and his basketball team for another visit to the state tournament. Possession will go to Independence to start the third period. They'll move right to left. Ottawa's got to find out some way to stop the inside-out game of the Bulldogs. They got it going pretty well. They held Davion Lewis, the 6'4 senior, scoreless. In fact, he set out, I think, the entire second period, if I'm not mistaken. Alex Quillen's out there for Ottawa with 3 fouls to start the second half. It'll be important to see if Alex can avoid picking up that fourth. 16 more minutes to decide a sub-state champion, and we're underway. Jaden McGrath goes far sideline to Braden Collier. Into the post it goes to Davion Lewis. He leans in, shoots with the left hand and misses. Got his own rebound, and now Moore ties him up. That's a good job by Moore, and Ottawa gets the basketball on the alternate possession. Collier near sideline to McCullough. Noah back to Collier, fakes the 3, bounces along the baseline to Johnson. Jumper is rimming in. Kobe Johnson got the shooter's roll, and the Cyclones back on top, 22-21. Here's McGrath across the timeline. Right side it goes to Collier. Collier looking between the circles to Farley. Boy, they are trying to post up either Lewis or Ewing each time down. Here's Farley on the dribble. Driving, dishing off to McGrath, fakes the 3. Goes back behind the back, over to Lewis now outside. Collier, skip pass to Farley. Farley for three, blocked by McCullough. Ball comes out, rebound to Collier. And it comes to Quillen. 2-on-2. Quillen drives, leans, and that'll be an offensive foul on Quillen. And he picked up the fourth foul with just a little over a minute gone here in the third period. So Dre Lane will come off the bench for him. Oh, that's huge. He had teammates. He had a trailer. He went to the basket himself, and he picked up the charging foul. McGrath out top to Lewis, takes the three, drives to the bucket, whistle. Boy, that should have been a traveling violation. Instead, they're going to call a two-shot foul on the Cyclones. Lane will pick up his second personal. Davion Lewis has not scored in the game. Free throw is good. Tied up at 22. Second free throw, misses too hard. Johnson has the board. Up court comes Collier. He'll bounce it over to Lane. Lane guarded by McGrath. He'll take it right. He'll give off to McCullough, who'll drive the baseline, whistle, and another offensive foul on Ottawa. That time McCullough went through the defender. That's his second personal foul. .22 time. McGrath takes it right after getting a pick. Knocked away. There's a pass ahead to Collier. Collier drives to the bucket, shoots with the left hand and misses, but Lewis now picks up his third foul. So 3 fouls on Lewis, and Marcus Lanning's going to go to his bench after the first free throw for Collier. On the way and missing. No good. Turner back in. Lewis will go to the bench. Cyclones just 3 of 6 from the line. They have been Jekyll and Hyde at the free throw line this season. Second free throw is good. Cyclones lead 23-22, 6:10 to go in the third. McGrath, guarded now by Collier, takes it left, hands off to Farley. Farley looking inside, knocked away by Moore, and he got it over to McCullough on the save. Here's Collier outside the arc right wing. Free throw line extended to Moore. Reese looks inside for McCullough, goes instead in the corner to Johnson. Back to Moore. Moore, jump hook, is rimming in. First points for Reese Moore, 25-22. McGrath over to Farley. Farley gives it back to McGrath. Thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger. Now looking for a pick from Turner. Will take it left and give off to Collier. Now back it goes to McGrath, and a pass knocked away by Moore once again and stolen. Lane for the Cyclones. Out near midcourt. Near sideline to McCullough, and there's a pass over to Moore in the left corner. Moore bounced it in the post to Collier, got it back out to Lane. Now Collier into the post, it goes to Moore. Another shot on the way, no good, but a foul. This foul on Ewing, and that's 3 on Ewing. Moore with a couple of shots here. First is good. Page will check in for the Bulldogs. He'll replace Ewing, who will go to a smaller lineup now. Moore's second one is up and rimming out, no good. Rebound to Collier. Collier. Right side McGrath, right corner Farley. Now Page, free throw line to Turner, spins. Ooh, just about walked with it. Here's Collier driving in. Off it goes to Page. Now Farley puts McGill in the air. And his shot blocked by Johnson. Here comes Kobe. 2-on-2. Johnson spinning in the lane, knocked away and a steal. There's McGrath. He's got a player ahead. Instead of go to Turner. Turner will lay it up. No good. Blocking foul on Cade Collier. They'll say Collier didn't get there in time. Fourth team foul. It will send T.J. Turner to the line. Free throw attempt is up and no good off the front of the rim. Second free throw. Misses too hard. Run down by McCullough. 26-22 Ottawa, 4:18 to play in the third period. McCullough near sideline to Collier into McCullough. And there's a foul inside as Moore was trying to post up Farley, and Farley commits the foul, his first. Third team foul on Independence. Collier gets it in out high to Lane. Lane guarded by Page. Bounces to Moore, free throw line extended. Back to Lane. Over the right corner, Johnson. Here's Lane, right wing. Skip pass. Oh, Collier had to go way high for that one. Here's Moore, turning, shooting with the right hand and missing. Rebound, McCullough inside, he lays it in. 8 points for Noah McCullough. Cyclones up 6. Timeout called for by the Bulldogs. 3:42 to play in the third period. The score is Ottawa 28, Independence 22. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
An interesting creature inhabits the flat, arid plains of many an automobile dashboard. The bobblehead. It's most agreeable and will nod along to anything, despite having no brain function. But when the bobblehead hears how Geico not only saves people money, but also gives them access to licensed agents 24/7 online and over the phone, he'll nod even more vigorously because he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Easy, bobblehead, easy. You're going to get whiplash.
Run for the Cyclones to start the third period. Lewis has come back in for the Bulldogs. They have the basketball inbounding across the way. It's McGrath. Taking it left. High post to Lewis. Get passed over to Collier. Collier nearly lost control of it, nearly walked with it. Lewis for three, and he put it in. That cuts the lead in half. Here's Johnson bouncing it out to Lane. McCullough near sideline. Collier over the corner to Moore. Moore into Collier. Collier whistle, traveling violation. Sixth Ottawa turnover on the night. McGrath walks it up court. He'll direct traffic. He looks for a pick from Lewis. He'll give it off to Lewis. He'll drive it into the lane and throw up the runner. No good. Johnson was there with the rebound. Also had nice defense. He was standing his ground, and Lewis couldn't get a shot off. Johnson right wing to Collier outside the circle into McCullough. McCullough's shot rims off. Rebound taken by Turner. Up court comes Farley near sideline. Farley off to Lewis for another three, and he got it again, and we're tied. for Lewis all of this quarter, 28-28. Lane out near midcourt. And he threw it away. Threw it out of bounds. So now Independence on a 6-0 run, and they can take the lead with a bucket. McGrath. Off it goes to Lewis. Another three. Same play. This is short. Rebound to Johnson. One-on-one against McGrath. Into the lane. Reverse layup was good. Collier moves off to Farley. Farley to the free throw line. Thought about the jumper. Didn't take it. McGrath into the post this time to Lewis. Lewis backing in on Johnson. Lanes traveled with it. Took an extra step as he went to make his move. 8th turnover on Independence. 30-28 Cyclones. 1:49 to play in the third. Lane calls the play. He'll bring it right. He'll dribble around McGrath. Into the post to Johnson. Swings it into Moore. Cutting the bucket. Slam good. What a nice look there by Kobe Johnson. Moore with 6. Check that 5. Far sideline, Collier. Collier to the lane. Knocks to Turner. Turner's fouled. That'll be on Moore. It'll be his first. Ewing will check back in for the Bulldogs. Ottawa leads by 4 here with 1:18 to play in quarter number 3. McGrath into Ewing outside the circle. Now to Farley. Here's McGrath. McGrath cut off nicely by Collier. Back outside it goes to Farley. Now Collier. Over toward the corner it's Lewis. Collier will reset the offense. 1 minute to go in the third. Collier against Lane. Takes it in. Off it goes to Ewing. Ewing, a couple bounces. Oh, had knocked away by McCullough and almost knocked out of bounds. Here's Collier. Collier off to Lewis, takes the 3. Got a pick from Ewing, and he scores. Nine now for Davion Lewis. Lane with 30 seconds to go. Ottawa wants to hold for the final shot here. McCullough with the basketball. And off to Lane with 22. Now back to Collier with 20. Cade Collier being counted. Here's sideline to Lane. Right back to Collier with 13. Right back to Lane. Dre Lane. Far sideline, McCullough with 8. Free throw line to Collier inside. To Johnson. Layup. Rims in. And that's the end of the third period. After 3, the score, Ottawa 34, Independence 30. We're back with the fourth quarter in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Never know how.
Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, so you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa Know-How.
And now another edition of Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
Experts now say that wearing more clothes in the winter will, in fact, help you be warmer. We asked cold victim Trent Patterson about this, and here's what he said.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was a little cold, put on a sweater, then wasn't cold. I was like, what?
Also in Obvious News, Geico makes it easy to save money and easy to reach them, with licensed agents available around the clock. So switching is a really smart decision. That's Obvious News from Geico.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
34-30 Ottawa possession, 2 Independence to start the fourth quarter. And we're underway. McGrath with it. Remember, Independence had the huge fourth quarter against Fort Scott. Collier looking in the post. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis runs through. More offensive foul on Davion Lewis. His fourth. Turner will come back in. It'll be McCullough giving it back to Gollier and into front court. Gollier looking for somebody. Finds McCullough, top of the circle. Inside Moore, layup is good, a foul! Foul on Turner. Number 2 on T.J. Turner. Here's Joshua Cole into the ball game for Independence. Chance for a three-point play for Reese Moore. Free throw up and rimming off. Rebound McCullough. McCullough leans inside. His shot's off the glass and good. Noah McCullough with 10. It's 38-30. Biggest lead of the night. McGrath with it. McGrath near sideline to Farley. Farley out top to Collier. Collier looking, left wing to McGrath. Back to Collier. Driving on Lane. Kicks it off to Cole, but through passing. Out of bounds, Cyclones possession. Turner back in, and Cole will come out. 7:02 to play. Ottawa up by 8. Lane with it. Far sideline to Gollier. Gollier driving to the baseline, backs it out to Johnson, but that's stolen by McGrath. McGrath on the dribble drive. Spot from behind by Johnson. Rebounded by Lane. Lane with it, top of the circle. Right side McCullough. Back to Lane, around to Gollier. Free throw line to Moore. Moore. Looking. Couple bounces now to Lane. They'll reset. Lane picks up his dribble. Free throw line to Johnson. Into McCullough. Shot misses. Rebound to McGrath. Ewing altered that shot right there. Here's Farley popping a three and hits it. 8 for Farley to make it 38-33, nearing the 6-minute mark. Pass ahead to Lane. Lane on the dribble. Into the lane, knocked away. Good job there by Collier as Moore had worked his way open inside, but Collier was able to knock it out of bounds. Gollier looks to get in. He does to Moore in the lane. His shot was partially blocked. Looked like there was contact on the play. Here comes Independence. Farley, top of the circle. Left wing to McGrath. Long three. No good. Rebound Lane for Ottawa. Gollier with it. Pick from Lane. Gollier into the lane. Floater on the way. No good. Rebound to McGrath. McGrath ahead to Collier. To Collier through the lane. Off it goes to Farley. Farley between the legs. Now brings it back outside. 5:18 to go. Farley gives off to McGrath. McGrath chased from behind. Here's Collier looking in the post. He finds Ewing. He's triple or double teamed. Loses control. Foul on Ottawa. Moore will pick up a foul right here, his second. Bulldogs will send in Lewis. Beats will replace Lane for Ottawa. 5:04 to go. Cyclones by 5. McGrath looks, and has to come out high to Collier. Over now to Farley. Back to Collier. Far sideline McGrath. McGrath into the Lewis. Now free throw line to Turner. Off it goes Farley. Another three is off the mark. Lewis pushed off, got away with it. He got the rebound. Out it goes to Collier. He's at the top of the circle. Right wing to Lewis. Lewis to Collier. Bounce to the post. to Turner, and a foul on Kobe Johnson from behind. And 2 shots coming up for T.J. Turner. Turner missed 2 free throws in the third period. This one is good. 38-34, 4-0 run right here. Now Ewing in, replacing Lewis for Independence. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Second free throw, that one's good also. Collier now back at the point, near sideline to Beeks. Grady on the dribble. Off it goes to McCullough. Timeout. Cyclones. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to play. Ottawa up 38-35, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Never know how.
Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, so you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa know-how.
A couple of scores to pass along to you at the end of 3 quarters. Parsons now leads Eudora by 7, 24-17. Piper 59, Iola 24. It looks like the Pirates are going to take 2 teams to the state tournament. Ottawa has the basketball. Quillen is back in. He has 4 personals. Ewing is in on the floor with 3. Here's the ball in the corner to Johnson. Independence at a man-to-man. There's a skip pass out to Gollier. Gollier brings it back outside. He'll give off to McCullough. McCullough on the weave to Quillen. Left wing to Gollier. Gollier spins in the lane, shoots, rims it in, and he's fouled. Foul is on T.J. Turner, and a chance for a 3-point play for Cade Gollier. Lewis back in, replacing Ewing. Collier's free throw attempt. Wrist is short. Rebound controlled by Collier. Up court comes Independence. Collier's going to take it the length of the court, and that's going to be the 5th foul on Alex Quillen. Quillen should have just let him go. Rough game for Alex Quillen. He fouls out at the 3:57 mark. Lane will come in to replace him. At the line will be Braden Collier, shooting 2. That is the 8th team foul on the Cyclones. Free throw by Collier is good. His 4th point of the night makes it 40-36. 3:57 to play. Second one is also good. Pass ahead to McCullough. Lane's back in the ball game. Here's Dre giving off to Moore in the right corner. Moore looking. Now puts it on the floor. Looks for help. Skip pass out to Gollier. Here's Lane to the free throw line. McCullough. Ottawa will look probably for just a layup if they can get it right here. Here's McCullough to the free throw line. Spinning. Just about walked. No whistle though. Gollier with it. Left corner to Moore. Moore looking. Needs to get rid of it and does to Lane. Dre. Back it goes to Gollier rather. Inside it goes to Moore. Moore will put it home. Little off-balance shot by Reese Moore. It's 42-37, nearing the 3-minute mark. Collier with it. To Farley. Back to Collier. Collier to McGrath. Open three. In and out, and then back in again. Timeout called for by Independence. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the basketball game. The score is Ottawa 42 and Independence 37. We'll be back after this 1 minute break. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
I made the mistake of looking at the scoreboard prior to going to the break. It is actually 42-40 after that three-pointer. So Cyclones lead is 2 with 2:45 to go. Ottawa has the basketball. Near sideline Lane. Lane gives off to Collier. Collier to Lane. Lane through traffic, and the ball is tipped. And no tip, out of bounds. Now the officials need to confirm. Lane swears that ball was tipped. That pass was so far off the mark, but they're going to say no tip. Hard to tell from my angle, so Independence a chance to take the lead with a three-pointer here. 2:22 and the clock moving. Here's McGrath all the way to the bucket, and a foul on Ottawa. Foul will be Andre Lane, I believe. No, called on McCullough. 1-1 for Jaden McGrath. He can tie it with a couple of free throws. This one in and out. Rebound to Moore. Ottawa still with a 2-point advantage. Off it goes to McCullough. Noah McCullough, the sophomore, to Lane. Lane takes it left, reverses it now. 2 minutes to go. Ottawa up by 2. Collier. Collier being counted, needs to get rid of it. Picks his dribble up. Over goes to Johnson, far sideline. Kobe. Back it goes to Collier. Collier again being counted, 1:40 to play. Here's Lane. Lane off to Collier. Jade Collier. Double team, looks for help. Whistle foul. Farley got his hands in there and committed the foul. It'll be a 1-1 for Cade Collier. Collier tonight from the line, 1 for 3. Free throw on the way. That's missing well short. Rebound to Collier for Independence. McGrath will take it left, and timeout called for by Marcus Lanning. With 1:20 to go, the score is Ottawa 42 and Independence 40. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Independence will have the basketball when we get back to action. The Cyclones 0 of 3 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. Independence is 4 for 5. Next foul puts Independence in the double bonus. Ottawa is still in the 1-and-1. Possession arrow on a held ball favors the Cyclones. The Bulldogs will inbound near midcourt. Piper has beaten Iola tonight, 68-30 the final. And it comes to Collier. Collier takes it right. Off it goes to McGrath. McGrath brings it back outside. 1:10 on the clock. McGrath on the drive to the baseline, underneath the basket. Swings it outside. Foley for 3 in the lead. Misses badly. Rebound to Lewis, though. Then it goes to Collier. Pass is knocked away. Stolen by Lane. And a reach-in foul. Gray Lane got his hands on the basketball and rolled back to him. McGrath with the foul, his second. 1-and-1 for Gray Lane. Boy, the senior, with less than a minute left, shooting the 1-and-1 here could make it a 2-possession game. Free throw on the way. Good. Three-point game. Second free throw is perfect. 44-40, 56 seconds to go. It's McGrath for the Bulldogs. McGrath driving, gives it off down to Collier. Back it goes to McGrath. Now to Lewis. Takes the 3. Picked up now by Johnson. And a whistle timeout call for by Independence. 43 seconds to play. Ottawa up 44-40. And we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
We have 43 seconds to play in this one, and Ottawa leads by 4. Osage City has taken the lead on Anderson County in the fourth period by 3 down at Burlington at the girls' sub-state final. Piper beat Iola tonight 68-30 to punch their ticket. Independence will inbound just to the right of their basket. The atmosphere here is electric. People now on their feet. Farley will inbound to Turner. Back it goes to Farley to McGrath. McGrath with McCullough on him. 36 seconds to go. McGrath driving to the basket. Off bounds. Shuffer misses. Rebound to Collier. And a foul from behind in backcourt. Turner with the foul. Lane back to the free throw line. Lane hit a pair just a few moments ago. It's a 1-and-1 here. Lane swishes it. And another. Ottawa by 6. And a foul in backcourt on McCullough. Well, that's not what they wanted to do. No time running off the clock there. Fourth foul on Noah McCullough will send Jaden McGrath to the line with 2 shots. McGrath missed his only free throw a few moments ago. McGrath hits the first free throw. He's in double figures now with 10. Page replaces Lewis, who has 4 personals for the Bulldogs. 30 seconds to play. Second free throw, good. Ottawa will inbound. It comes into Moore. Moore to Gollier. Now to Lane. Chase from behind. They'll foul him. With 23 seconds to play. This time it's a double bonus. Third foul on Jaden McGrath. Lane shoots and hits. Lewis back in, replacing Page for the Bulldogs. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. 23.8 on the clock. Lane hits the second one. Here's McGrath getting a pick. Looking for help. Finds Lewis. Long three. Too hard. Rebound. Free throw line to Collier. Off it goes to Farley. He'll miss. Tipped around. Johnson has it. 8 seconds to play. And a foul in backcourt. And the Cyclones are going to the state. Personal foul on DJ Turner. He'll foul out. And once again, it's Dre Lane at the line. Number one's up and no good. Now Ottawa backs off the free throw lane. Second one on the way. That one's no good. Rebound comes out high. Ottawa's got it. They'll run out the clock. Ottawa High is your sub-state champion. They beat Independence tonight, 48-42. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Napa know-how.
Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, so you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
And now another edition of Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
Experts now say that wearing more clothes in the winter will, in fact, help you be warmer. We asked cold victim Trent Patterson about this, and here's what he said.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was a little cold, put on a sweater, then wasn't cold. I was like, what?
Also in Obvious News, Geico makes it easy to save money and easy to reach them, with licensed agents available around the clock. So switching is a really smart decision. That's Obvious News from Geico.
Obvious News!
You don't need to be elected to shape the future of your community. You just need to be someone who cares about your community. By being counted in the 2020 census, you will help inform funding for local school programs, emergency services, and roads in your community. It only takes a few minutes, but the impact will be felt for years. The census only occurs once every 10 years. Don't miss your chance to make a difference. Learn more at kansascounts.org. Brought to you by the League of Kansas Municipalities and this radio station.
And a jubilant Cyclone crowd here as the Cyclones have picked up the sub-state title 48-42 tonight over the Independence Bulldogs. This game was back and forth all night long between two fine basketball teams. In the end, the Cyclones had a little bit more down the stretch, and it was the 5'8 senior, Dre Lane, hitting 6 free throws in a row that held Independence at bay, and Ottawa is your sub-state champion here with the 48-42 victory. We'll send it back to the station for another 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
KOFO congratulates the Ottawa University men's basketball team on their record-setting year as KCAC regular season champions and their number 6th NAIA ranking. We also congratulate Brave senior Darryl Bowie on his unanimous first-team All-KCAC honor and being named the KCAC Player of the Year. And don't forget the head coach. Congratulations to Aaron Siebenthal, the KCAC Coach of the Year. At 1220, 103.7 FM, and KOFO.com, we're proud to be your source of Ottawa University Brave sports. We are KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The Cyclones went in here tonight 48-42, and boy, was it tough. Ottawa led 14-9 at the end of one quarter, but Independence came back and led by 1 heading into the halftime. Then in the third period, Ottawa outscored the Bulldogs 14-9, and they took a 4-point lead into the fourth period. Independence kept coming back, but finally, Cyclones found somebody that hit free throws. It was Dre Lane who calmly hit 6 in a row. The Cyclones were able to hold the Bulldogs at bay, and they move on to the state basketball tournament with a 16-6 record. And a tough loss for Independence, fine basketball team. And they just really had some poor luck here tonight. They got their 2 big men in foul trouble. Both Davion Lewis and Easton Ewing had to sit for extended periods. Lewis set out the entire second quarter, and Ottawa was able to stay out of foul trouble with the exception of Alex Quillen. And poor Alex, he picked up his 3rd foul with 6 minutes to go in the second period, and then picked up his 4th early in the third quarter, and finally fouled out at the 3:57 mark of the basketball game. So it was not his night, certainly, but Ottawa High wins it here this evening by the score of 48-42, and we're joined now by head coach Cliff McCulloch. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm just giddy.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you would have seen this type of a script play itself out, heading into the game tonight.
No, but man, you got to give credit to them. We knew they were tough. We knew they had good size. But man, I thought we were going to get on a roll a couple times, and they just battled back with big shot, knockdown threes. It was a game. I mean, we had to earn everything that we got tonight.
You know, heading into that last quarter, Cyclones missed their first 3 free throws. I'm thinking back to, what was that, the Metro game that we hit like a 11 of 26 or something like that from the foul line. I'm going, oh no, how's this going to stop? And it stopped with Dre Lane, who played extended minutes off the bench tonight.
Well, now he's got in foul trouble. I mean, Dre was going to get a lot more minutes than he used to. But yeah, Dre is just that kid that he hits one, he's going to get a ton of confidence. He did that in one other game where he hit 6 straight free throws to win a game for us earlier. After he hit 4 and we got a timeout, I asked him, I said, are you going to miss? He said, no, Coach, I'm not going to miss. So, I mean, give that guy. Dre Lane won the game for us at the free throw line when everybody else was struggling.
Yeah, he had also a really big steal there.
He had a really big steal. Yeah. The little guy got rebounds. I mean, we knew from the beginning it was going to take our whole entire team to win this game. And we got guys like Dre who day in and day out work their tails off. But you know what? He took full advantage of an opportunity that he had and won a basketball game. Won the biggest basketball game of all of our careers tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a great feeling to be headed back to the state tournament.
Oh, my gosh. It's been since, what, 2015?
Right.
We knew this group had it. The last, after the Baser tournament, man, we really started turning things on. We won 9 straight. We thought we could win 10, probably should have against Spring Hill, but we put ourselves in a good position. And when you do that and you host Sub-State on your home court where we've been undefeated this whole year,
right?
That's an opportunity for you can't let go, and they did. They took care of it.
Strangely enough, the loss to Spring Hill, I think, seemed like almost a catalyst because they came out on Wednesday night and played with a sense of urgency and also kept their foot down on the pedal the entire time.
Right, which we haven't been able to do all year. And it was, and we went back to the Spring Hill film before the Chanute game, and I just showed them the last 2 minutes. I'm like, guys, you were up 18 at one point in this game in the first half. You had a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left in the game, and then it just disappeared.
Right.
I said, so you're guaranteed nothing unless you do something about it. And man, I don't know. We had a great game plan for them. They executed the game plan great on Wednesday night. We had another game plan for these guys. Better team, better players. I thought we did a really good job of limiting what number 13 McGrath could do because he's a great basketball player.
Yeah.
In 24, we kind of got him in foul trouble. The Lewis kid got him in a little bit of foul trouble. He had to sit, but those 2 guys were tough. And then they have other guys that just knocked down threes that we were like, okay, we were okay with giving away and just thought we could ride that storm. So our kids did a really good job on some of their key players tonight.
Well, congratulations. I know you want to get over there and talk with your team and the fans and everything. And we'll be talking to you again for
All
sure.
right, man.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Thanks, Gary.
Coach Cliff McCullough, let's send it back to the station for a couple minutes here. We'll be back with more here. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Whether you are a Jayhawk, Shocker, or Wildcat, from Lenexa, Lindsborg, or Liberal, you count. A recent graduate or retiree, farmer, or factory worker, this message is for you. When you get your notice from the Census Bureau to participate in the 2020 census, Kansas is counting on you. The 2020 census determines the number of seats Kansans have in the U.S. House of Representatives. Learn more at kansascounts.org. Brought to you by the League of Kansas Municipalities and this radio station.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University. Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen and Edward Jones Representative Jason Burvey. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com. The KOFO Travel Club is heading to Branson. Take a listen to some of the fun planned for this trip. Friday, April 17th. Depart from Ottawa at the public parking lot south of the Bottle House at 8 a.m. By afternoon, you'll be checking into the Rosebud Inn, and by 3, you'll be sitting in the Sight and Sound Theater, enjoying the popular play Noah. Evening brings an Ozark dinner and the Pierce Aero Decade Show. Saturday begins with a tribute to John Denver, followed by Dublin's Irish Tenors and Celtic Ladies, a fine dinner at the Uptown Cafe, and to wrap up the day, take in the Oak Ridge Boys at the Mansion Theater. Sunday, enjoy a relaxing breakfast and then board the bus for an easy trip back home. Now that's what I call an action-packed weekend. Get your tickets today. Seats will fill up fast. Ticket deadline is Monday, March 16th. The KOFO Travel Club is going to Branson. Call 785-242-2212. That's 785-242-2212. Come enjoy the adventure. Come enjoy the fun with KOFO and 103.7 FM.
Well, the Cyclone basketball team perseveres tonight, and they take down a good Independence team, 48-42, the final. Take a look at the scoring. First for Independence, Jaden McGrath led with 11 points, 9 for Davion Lewis, but the Cyclones got him in foul trouble, and he got all 9 of those in the third period. 8 points for Marion Farley, 7 points for Easton Ewing, 5 for Braden Collier, and 2 for TJ Turner. For Ottawa, they were paced by Kobe Johnson, 18 points on the evening for him, 10 for Noah McCullough. Reese Moore had 9. All of those came in the second half. 6 for Dre Lane, 6 consecutive free throws down the stretch, and 5 tonight for Cade Collier. Ottawa High will move on to the state championships out in Salina next week. They will play on Thursday. The High School Activities Association will announce the bracket tomorrow. We'll pass that information along to you just as soon as it becomes available. And be advised that we will be broadcasting those games from out there in Salina. And if any of you out there might be interested in being an advertiser for us, give the station a call. It'd be fantastic for us to have you on the air supporting the Cyclones, who advanced to the state championships with a 48-42 win tonight over Independence. And I think probably just because all the players are out there with their families and fans, I think we're going to wrap it up right here. Again, the final, Ottawa 48 and Independence 42. Cyclones are the sub-state champions. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Ottawa High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. For more information